The Buffalo Bills are a team that many counted out this past offseason because of some of the players that departed their team. Yet, here we are, after 11 weeks, and the Bills are close to locking up a 5th straight division title, sitting pretty with a 9-2 record for the first time since 1992. The Bills just became the first team to defeat the Kansas City Chiefs in close to a year, which is significant because Kansas City is a team that has eliminated Buffalo in 3 of the last 4 postseasons. And now the Bills are entering a bye week in a great spot with sky-high confidence after putting the entire league on notice. Welcome back to the Bills Bunker, everybody. I'm Jake Varco, and the Buffalo Bills are now 9-2 for the first time since 1992. Their confidence has to be at a sky-high level. They just put the entire league on notice, and they're looking like a real problem for the entire National Football League. We're going to talk about why they are a problem for this NFL, what the potential impact that they can make, what kind of impact can they make in the playoffs moving forward. We're going to talk about all this, but before we do that, I'd like to take a moment to encourage you to click that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more content coming away all season long. I'll be at the remainder of the home games. So the next one, San Francisco, right after the bye week. And then I've got another road game scheduled as well. So stay tuned for all that. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills putting the league on notice. The Buffalo Bills have once again solidified themselves as serious contenders in the NFL. Now, they're coming off an impressive Week 11 showing in which they defeated the Kansas City Chiefs to put an end to their undefeated streak. In the win, the Bills' offense produced against a solid Chiefs defensive unit as they scored 30 points, becoming the first team to accomplish this feat in close to 2 full years. The last time a team put up 30 points against the Chiefs was back in Super Bowl 57 when the Philadelphia Eagles lost by a score of 38-35. Putting up 30 on Kansas City, it's not a very common occurrence, but the Bills, they've done it, as their offense came through with a pair of rushing touchdowns from James Cook and a game-sealing 26-yard touchdown by Josh Allen in the 4th quarter. Buffalo's defense also came through by applying consistent pressure on Patrick Mahomes, forcing him to take 2 sacks, also throwing 2 interceptions. All around, the Bills showcased their potential to the rest of the league in a winning effort against the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. But the Bills franchise is now on a 6-game winning streak, and they hold that 9-2 record for the first time since 1992. Right now, everything is trending upwards for this Buffalo Bills team, and they're looking like one of the most dangerous teams in the league as we enter the final stretch of the regular season. They've gotten off to a scorching hot start to the year, and they have a bye week at what is seemingly perfect time right after a huge victory against Kansas City. This late season bye week will be useful for the Bills as they can use it to get healthy. They currently have a pretty long list of key contributors that are out of the lineup, and getting even one of these guys back will prove to be useful. On offense, right tackle Spencer Brown, he missed last game along with pass catchers Keon Coleman and Dalton Kincaid. So this is an offense that we really haven't seen at full health yet this year. And let's not forget that the Bills traded for Amari Cooper back in October, but he really never got fully up to speed with his new team before he suffered a wrist injury. And before he could return, both Coleman and Kincaid sustained injuries as well. Now on the flip side of that, the Bills have scored 30 plus points in 5 straight games, and their offense isn't even at full health. So just imagine what this offense is going to look like when everybody is back to full health, coming together to produce. This season, we've seen Josh Allen mature as a quarterback. He's taking what defenses give to him, and he's not forcing the ball downfield as much, which is resulting in less turnovers for his team. He's picking his spots to test defenses deep, and he's always a threat to run, like we just saw against Kansas City. On top of that, James Cook is someone who's having a career year out of the backfield with 11 total touchdowns, and everybody is eating as a result. This offense is potent, but we really haven't seen it at its full potential yet. This defense, there's a lot to like on that side of the ball as well. This is a unit that has only surrendered 30 points in a game once this season, and that was back in Week 4 against Baltimore when they had a lot of injuries going up against one of the top offensive units in the NFL. Outside of that, The Bills defense has done a solid job of limiting opposing teams' offenses, and they're also looking to get a big boost sometime soon. That big boost that I'm talking about is Matt Milano, as the Bills recently opened the 21-day practice window for their former All-Pro linebacker, indicating that he's on schedule to return soon. This would be a huge boost to get that kind of defensive playmaker back into the lineup. The Buffalo Bills are currently rolling on a 6-game win streak, and now they're entering a bye week that they can use to game plan for future opponents like the San Francisco 49ers, and they can also take that time to recover and get healthy. This is a team that just snapped the undefeated streak of the Kansas City Chiefs, and everything is trending in the right direction for Bills Mafia right now. They'll need to win a few more games down the stretch of the season to lock up a 5th straight division title, but now they're also playing for the 1 seed in the AFC, as they have the tiebreaker advantage over the Kansas City Chiefs. So earning that number 1 seed, it would secure them a first-round playoff bye and home field advantage all the way through the AFC Championship game, which could be a huge boost for a team looking to get to the Super Bowl. Right now, everything is looking good for Bills Mafia, but there's still a lot of football to be played. For now, the Buffalo Bills have put the league on notice, and they're looking like a real problem for the rest of the NFL. The Buffalo Bills have been solid this season, and I just find it hilarious how before the season started, a lot of people were counting this team out, yet this looks like maybe the best version of the Bills that we've seen in quite some time. So we have a lot of football that still needs to be played. The Bills, their next opponent, San Francisco, coming after the bye week, and that bye week is always useful. The Bills always seem to do a good job after the bye week as well. Sean McDermott, undefeated in his career as a head coach with Buffalo after the bye week, the week right after the bye week, that is. So hoping to continue that trend, and the Bills, basically, they can lock up their division title in that San Francisco game if Miami loses one of their next 2 games and the Bills win that game. So that would be huge. Obviously, playing for the number 1 seed here, if you want to get that 1 seed in the AFC, you're probably going to have to almost win out the entirety of your schedule and hope that Kansas City loses one more game. But we'll see what happens here. Right now, the Bills are looking potent. They're going to go to the playoffs. You can punch those playoff tickets already. You can print them off unless a big catastrophic event happens. The Bills are going to the playoffs, and they are looking dangerous. They just got to get healthy. Use this bye week to their advantage. How are you feeling about the Buffalo Bills? Do you think this is the best version of the Bills that we've seen over the past few years? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? What is the result for the Bills this year? Is it finally the year that the Bills hoist the Lombardi Trophy? Is it the year that the Bills win the Super Bowl? Let's hear your thoughts down below. Click subscribe if you haven't yet. Like this video. Share this video. Go Bills. I'm Jake Varco. Stay tuned for more content coming your way right here on the Bills Bunker.